Hi there. So this is just a video entry update. It's October, close to the middle to the end of October. Sorry, I use so much. I'll eventually get rid of that bad habit. See, the first episode of the first set of blogs. It would either be on this week or be done by or before the end of the week. And it's a very scary time. I was scared taping it. I was scared thinking about it. I was scared taping it every part of the way. And eventually I got to the point that I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it, then tape, and then every step of the way was trying, because it's literally letting somebody into your personal space. Today was a really challenging day because as you all will get to know in a personal blog, I am the biggest I've ever been, inclusive of being 9 months pregnant and all. I'm the biggest I've ever been, and I want to do something about it, hopefully before Christmas, or either before Christmas or going into the new year, it's a little bit more tone. So, first I did my exercise. I don't know what brand this is or whatever, but I did my exercise. I have on my exercise pants and everything. I don't think you could see me properly, but I have on my exercise pants. I have on my wear. So, I just wanted to make somewhat of a video entry to be like, yeah, today was the first day getting to exercise in a while, especially after the breakup and stuff, where he used to basically carry me and stuff to work out. I'm tired. I had classes up to 11 o'clock last night because our teacher graded us really hard on this law assignment. So people were upset and venting and whatnot. And class finished 11. I had a Spanish class first, then I had a law class, and then it ended at 11. I had to wake up to catch the maxi to go into town for around 7, after 7, and then went to work at a full day's work. I had to come back down the road, and I reached him like minutes after 5, like a little after 5. Because the maxi took a little longer to leave town today. I reached down the road, say about a little after 5, and I was supposed to go exercising for 5. And my neighbor was like, you're around? I was like, yeah, coming home. But just would change my clothes quick and come up. So straight from late night class, waking up early, have to go to school. COVID still in full effect. My son is behind in his classwork significantly. Yeah, my son is behind in his schoolwork. I'm probably a little behind in my schoolwork because they're giving it this more of a burden to make extra of yourself, but you still have to be the normal worker, parent, now teacher, and guidance counselor, and everything is a little bit harder. So I've been having a rough day. I'm extremely tired. I'm really, really sleepy. But I just wanted to make this video entry about my first day exercising. I went up a historic landmark in my country. It's a hill. It's a very steep hill. I felt like I was going to die at least 3 times. And my neighbor went with me. I don't have much neighbors that I'm good with, but this girl moving recently, single mom just like me, and I guess kind of gravitate in a sense. And we made the hill today with one of her kids, and he wanted to die, and he's like a 11-year-old, so he was, and I was sure to give up, to tell you how hard it was. But I persisted. I feel a little better. I think I'm getting somewhere. So hopefully I'll be somewhere for Christmas or be somewhere for New Year's, looking forward to stuff. And just say she had asked me about my ex and what went on, because we're trying to sort out something. And I was explaining to her. She was like, you serious? It's like, man. So yeah, I did feel a little something today. It's nothing too bad, but at the end of the day, y'all have to remember you're a human. We have a heart, we have blood vessels, we have capillaries, and You're going to feel it. You're not beyond anything, you're not above anything, and it's gonna hurt. But as I would say, my tattoo I'm supposed to take in about a week. Yeah, next week Friday. Today is Wednesday. Next week Friday, I'm going to take my tattoo, and as it will say on my tattoo, life goes on. You'll be okay. It might seem so right now, but you will be okay. So yeah, I wanted to shed some light on my tattoo as well. I'm very excited. It's a depiction of a lotus flower with different colors, like, feeling an aura coming up. And there is a writing, life goes on. It'll get it through the hardest, toughest of time because it's not going to last forever. Life goes on. But it'll also a bittersweet because when you're in your happy moments too, life will go on too. So yes, that's my tattoo next week. And if you're now seeing me like this for the first time, I'm kind of happy you are. This is me, no makeup, no concealer. I have dark eyes. I have several pimples, including new ones that are coming out. Just a side note, I don't mind trying home remedies. I use both herbal approaches and cosmetics, as in, a facial scrub or something. But if you tell me something you could probably find in your backyard and mix it up and get much more results, because I know herbs take longer to work. So I know herbs take longer to work, but it is more efficient. So I actually don't mind taking herbs and stuff. If you all have, drop a suggestion, I'll try. I try. And yeah, we'll see the progress. But next week I am getting my tattoo of my lotus and my saying life goes on. Just remember, a lotus usually grows in mucky, murky water, just, nasty and thing when you see how beautiful a lotus is. But it doesn't let that mucky water contaminate it. It's still pretty and clean and elegant and just, so it was like a reminder for me too. Like, bad stuff happen. I believe myself. I'm a good person. I try to be a good person as best as I possibly could, because I believe what I give to the universe, I will get back. So yeah, that is with the tattoo and stuff. Don't let outside world get to you. Don't let the outside world get to you. It's a cruel, mucky, ugly place, but don't let that contaminate you. It also have beauty in it, and you still be you. Even though you're seeing the murky people, you're seeing the murky surroundings, you're seeing everything, you are still like that diamond. You are still like that, continue to shine. I'll see if I could get some pictures and videos with my tattoo being done, before, after. I'm extremely nervous. I still have like a little sunburn, which would include my back. I plan to leave this on editing in a sense with Photoshop and stuff. So yes, I have a little back fat here, you could see, and here, and I still have these stretch marks since I was 13. I'm in my mid to late 20s. So that's cool. But yeah, when I get it done, you all will be the first to see it. It'll actually be unveiled in my blog. So you have to look forward to that. So for now, I just had to get this video diary in. As you can see, I am extremely tired, and I still have schoolwork to do, and I have some of his homework to do and stuff like that. But stay tuned. This might probably be the first video I drop, so you might be kind of surprised. No makeup, brush, pimples, face not perfect, but guess what, I'm human. But if this is the first video you see, following on to just be a normal video blog diary, I could speak to the death of single parents, parenthood, parent of a boy, especially that you think is probably autistic or something is wrong. The women who deal with traumatic experiences, including such as like rape and robbery and those sort of stuff. My blog could speak to you. You're free to follow, you're free to not, free to like, free to not, free to subscribe, and free to not. But regardless, I needed to get this out there. So if this just reach one person could motivate one person, somebody could get a message that could make an impact, I'll be happy. Anything else that follows after that, well, it's most welcomed as well. So as I said, like for the fourth time in this vlog, I'm very tired. I'm still in my thing, exercise clothes, and I'm tired. I exercised, I went to class, I went to bed late last night, early this morning, up to work, back down, and I'm just about ready to sleep. So until next time, and hopefully next time will be probably the morning and I'm going to get my tattoo done. I'm going to come here. Hopefully I wake up early enough, do a little thing here, take you in there with me a little bit, because I haven't had a tattoo in like 8 years. This was my first tattoo, and that was when I was 19 going into 20. And this is another story by itself, but let me just give you a download in case you're seeing how the tattoo is looking. No, my tattoo didn't come on looking this jacked up and lacking color and ink and all that good stuff. My tattoo was meaningful to me. I was 19 turning 20. I feel like I get an old, very weird time. You're trying to find yourself, find a career, find a future, find a love. Very confusing time. And it kind of just calmed me. I was like, you know what? It had significance. And then eventually, in trying to find a passion, I got frustrated and found myself wanting to join the police service. The police service in our country, when I went in there, they was like, no, that even though this is basically tucked in under my arm, you have to look really good to see it. There's like, no. I don't know if it's because they were just female officers, or if I spoke to somebody higher, it might have been different, but I think that's a general rule if the tattoo is like that. And I started removing it. By the way, I paid $2,000 a session in to do this length here. And I did 2 sessions, which is $4,000, just to realize I'm not even passionate about police service. I don't want to. I'm just going to try something because I was studying paralegal, which is law. Well, the kind of prerequisite to law, I could be a lawyer's assistant, or I could go on to do my LLB and become a bona fide attorney at law. But I was just doing it as a kind of means to end, okay, maybe an opportunity, maybe something. So I so I did 2 sessions just to realize I don't think I want to go there. And people always tell me like, you have the build, you have the height, you have, you could strike some fear into people. And as I said in one of my previous episodes, don't do something for the money or thing if you're not passionate about it. And this is something that I paid like close to $1,000 for. It's like $800 because I went to this top reputable tattoo artist place in South, and I paid around $800 for it. And that was when I was 19. That was back in 2000 and about 10 or 11 or somewhere there. It was far back. And I'm not passionate about it, so I just left it. And sometimes when I'm in the middle of deep thinking, I was like, and I have this half-assed tattoo on my hand, like, what am I gonna do with that? And I say, you know what, it's not too late. I'll darken it back. I know I wasted $4,000 and the procedure sting like hell. I'll go into that another session as well. But at least I didn't get the whole thing off, because it does mean a lot to me. And I'm going to make sure that everybody does. I'm going to lighten it up and get it back into kind of like the full form and even better. For now, that's it. Next time I'll be coming to you is about my tattoo, the preview, and then you'll get to see it. I'm pretty excited, and I'm free and willing to start to get some questions out of the way, because I know people might have questions, because I just try to make the videos around 20 minutes, no more than half an hour, because I know my attention span. I'm not paying attention for so long. So yeah, I'm free to clarify any questions with any of the stories I told. Yes, they are real life stories. No, nothing is really false. Usually, if I might have probably omitted certain stuff to protect some people's identity and stuff, but for the most part, it isn't. But I'm free to clarify any area that you didn't understand, it and get, if you're interested in actually hearing my story and knowing of my story. As I say, you're free to. That is it.